Have you been trying to increase your organic traffic, but you're hitting a bit of a wall? You're not exactly sure why more people aren't coming to your door? Well, there are a number of reasons that could be happening. However, there's one that a lot of people, even those who are focusing on SEO on their websites, are often missing. And I am here to help you figure out a way that you can build more backlinks to your site so that you are found in more searches. Hi, I'm Lauren Gaggioli. I am an organic content strategist as well as an SEO expert, and I help my clients get found in Google. My favorite thing to do is help you figure out how to turn strangers on the internet into happy clients. And one of the ways that you can do that is actually by getting outside of your own little ecosystem. So I have a course called the Organic Marketing Ecosystem, and yes, that ecosystem does start at your website, but how your site talks to the rest of the internet matters, and it matters to Google. Because for you to be found in Google, you need to up your domain authority. You need to boost your visibility, and one of the best ways to do that and increase your authority is by being linked from other sites. So there are 3 strategies we're going to talk about today that you can leverage today to begin to get more backlinks to your site and boost your authority. The first is to do guest blogging. Now, I know this might seem like an old-timey strategy by internet standards, but it is a go-to for a reason. The reason it's a go-to is that you often get to control which backlinks you want to have coming to your site. So if you can see that there's a really great page on your site that just isn't getting the traffic that you want, you know, it's keyword researched, that it has really good metrics around it, and the traffic's just not coming through your door and you don't know why, one thing you can do is write a guest blog that features anchor text with a hyperlink to that page. That will get you not just a link back to your site, any old page on your site, it gets you precise hits with context you control. When you set the exact phrase that you hyperlink, that allows you to control what keywords are then associated with the blog post you direct to. So there's a really great opportunity there to elevate a page that you feel isn't getting the love from Google that it should. Now, guest blogging is also great because you create a connection with someone else. You take the heavy lift of content creation off their plate for a little while. And that, as long as it's in alignment with both of your businesses, can be a real benefit to you both. So think about the people you know who work in the same domain as you. Can you potentially come up with a blog swap and help each other out by giving backlinks to each other's sites in a way that elevates the posts that you really want to rank? Now, another thing you can do is try to get featured in news articles. And one way that you can do that is by getting into apps like Haro or Quoted, which I will link below, to help find those opportunities that, again, are in alignment with what you do and allow you to be a voice of expertise on someone else's news site. Now, this is a really fast-paced medium. I will tell you, I did it really religiously for a while and I didn't have great success. But if you have the time to do it and you can pitch well, there's a very real chance that you can show up in articles where you're getting backlinks from really elevated sites with really strong domain authority in your area of expertise. So if you want to give it a shot, by all means do. I hope you have better luck than I do. I'm a little late on the draw with those. I can't sit there and watch my emails. So if you can be the first person to get in touch and optimize your opportunities by being the first in line, I highly recommend this strategy for you, because when you get those backlinks, they're usually from really amazing sites, really strong sites from a domain authority perspective, and any backlink you get from those is really like internet gold. So by all means, pursue that if you can. I'm just not the person to tell you exactly how to pitch. And the third, my very favorite strategy of all, is to be a guest on other people's podcasts. Now, I was talking to Nick Loper from Side Hustle Nation, and he had just come from an interview, and he said, hey, I'm just coming from another interview. I said, oh, is it somebody you know? And he said, no. He said, I do interviews with so many people because it's the easiest way to get a backlink. And I had never thought about it through that lens. I always loved podcasting. I always loved being a guest on other people's podcasts from the collaborative nature of it all. But I hadn't thought about it through the SEO lens. And Nick really turned me on to this strategy, and I've been leveraging it on my site this year, and it's going great. So I've already grown my domain authority by 2 points, and I expect it's going to go up at least another 2 by the end of the year because I have done so many interviews. And the tool I use to do this is Podmatch. So if you are unfamiliar with Podmatch, as they say, imagine your favorite dating service, and just instead of going on a date, you go on someone's show. That's exactly what it is. You get 3 matches at a time. You get to choose whether you pitch them, you can save them for later, or you pass and find a new one down the road. It is a fantastic tool, highly recommend it, and if you'd like to check it out, you can use my affiliate link, laurengagioli.com/podmatch, to see what is available there. Here's why I like Podmatch over Haro or Quoted. It goes at my pace. Like I said before, I'm a busy mom. I have a really hard time getting to those queries from reporters who have a deadline to hit, whereas podcasters always need more podcasts. So if I can just show up when I have a moment, can pitch a few podcasters who are in great alignment with what I do and the message that I have to share, then it's a win-win for everybody, and I'm not constrained and confined by the timeline. Listen, podcasters are always going to need more podcast guests. You're not going to be bound by the same sort of time constraints that you would with a Haro or a Quoted. And that's why I really like it. Puts me in the driver's seat a little bit more, and also allows me to serve an audience outside of the one I already serve. And getting that backlink is wonderful. Connecting with other entrepreneurs, that's my actual favorite part of the process, because I've met so many wonderful people I now call friends through interviews on podcasts. So there's a real upshot to it. And I do also think that the time savings as compared to guest posting is really the winner here. Now, all that to say, with guest posting, more time, as I mentioned, you have more control. So it really comes down to what you value most. And I hope that by seeing these 3 opportunities for you to build backlinks well, you'll be able to pick and choose. There's nothing that says you have to put all your eggs in a single basket. If you want to dabble in writing guest posts and say, I'll do 1 a month or 1 every quarter, and then do 3 or 4 podcast interviews, whatever time allows for you. And then when you have a moment or when the timing is right, you pitch reporters through Haro or Quoted. Fantastic. These are all amazing opportunities for you to start to get more backlinks. But the point is, you do need backlinks. Once other people start linking to your site, that is where Google can go, hey, I see that this person is out there not just benefiting themselves, but benefiting a community around them. And that will make Google more inclined to send traffic your way. So, happy hunting for backlinks. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. And if you want to check out Podmatch, don't forget to use my affiliate link. Head to laurengagioli.com/Podmatch to get started today. I hope to see you in the Podmatch ecosystem.